Hello, Downriver. This is Ron Henricks. I want to welcome you to our very first broadcast of the Support Downriver Heroes show, or broadcast rather. This is a very exciting broadcast that we're launching today, and it's really a part of our Support Downriver campaign at the Southern Wayne County Regional Chamber, where we're urging all residents, business owners, nonprofit executives, and of course elected officials and the like to support local downriver job providers, entrepreneurs, and nonprofits. There's so many ways we can do that, of course, with shopping small, safely, and responsibly, but also tagging and encouraging local businesses and nonprofits on social media. It's very powerful, that free marketing that we can provide to our region. And as a part of, this campaign, we're launching this new broadcast called Support Downriver Heroes. And we're featuring our local Downriver entrepreneurial heroes and their success stories, and allowing them the opportunity to share about some of the big things they are doing in their community that are having a major impact. So I'm very excited today to be joining my friends and actually a fairly new member of the Southern Wayne County Regional Chamber, Jeremy Hansen, who's the director and curator of River's Edge Art Gallery in downtown Wyandotte, beautiful downtown Wyandotte. Jeremy, you guys are actually celebrating your 40th anniversary this year. That's mind blowing.
It's pretty exciting. What a great time to have a wonderful 40th celebration. I mean, I wouldn't have expected anything less, to tell you the truth. But yeah, it's just super proud to be part of a great institution that's stood the test of time. When I first moved here, I was, really got involved. There was this little crisis going on in Metro Detroit as well. So so it's been great. It's been awesome. So
that's awesome. And Jeremy, we were talking a few minutes ago, and you mentioned that River's Edge Gallery has now been in the current building for 19 years, coming up on 20 years in 2021. And then prior to that, you were across the street?
They're across the street where I believe where the Community Choice is now. And in fact, Pat's late husband, who founded the gallery 40 years ago with Jim Slack, Pat Slack, Jim Slack, who's the matriarch of our community for sure, and especially done a lot of great things in the arts. Jim Slack had a studio on the third floor, I believe, or the top floor of that building. So yeah, there's probably a lot of really cool little artsy things hidden in that building that they don't know about.
Yeah, definitely. Jim and Pat are tremendous leaders in our region. And Jeremy, honestly, you've made quite a name for yourself over the past couple of years. Yeah, but now you're originally from Vancouver.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, I moved here. I started working in the States in 1999. I was a professional figure skater with Disney on Ice, and I met this girl from Southgate. We got married. And that's no longer happening, but definitely I stuck around. I found the gallery with my interior design degree, and I just haven't looked back.
That's funny. She definitely did a service to our region by bringing you here. So, even though you're not together anymore, I thank her, and I'm glad that you guys were together at one point.
Right. Yeah, sure.
So Jeremy, you guys have a lot going on at River's Edge. We've talked about a mural project that you're working on and some other things. Why don't you talk a little bit about some of the projects that you guys are doing right now? And then in a couple of minutes, I wanted to ask you to take us on a little tour as well.
Oh, cool. I'll do that for sure. Well, Ron, I mean, I can't take credit for this project. This is really a Pat Slack project. I'm just sort of doing the work. This is her brainchild. Pat is very, very, very passionate about the community that she's a part of. She's been on numerous boards, numerous presidents of things, currently president of the DDA in Wyandotte, and just very active. In fact, her mother still lives in the same house in Wyandotte. Pat, went off to San Francisco and things like that as a Ute, but her mother, turning 101 this December, still lives in the same house that Pat grew up in in Wyandotte.
Wow.
So definitely a lot of downriver tradition. And so this mural, just throwing it paying it forward with this mural project. And we, we're working with one of my favorite artists, Conrad Lustig, and it's a really fantastic mural. It's going to be a 4-foot by 6-foot mural, and it's going to be a movable mural as well, which is part of the thing. There's sort of kind of mural issues in our communities. I think that a lot of the old guard don't really quite understand the essential to having art on buildings. I think sort of graffiti or street art has a negative connotation. I think it just takes a little bit of shaking hands and smiles and friendliness to sort of educate. So this will be a movable mural. It's and it's going to be monochromatic, and it's you think you have the image if you want to share it out there. We're actually starting it tomorrow, and it's basically just giving a big shout out to all the to our hometown heroes, since Henry Ford is a major hospital in Wyandotte, and a lot of nurses and doctors live in Wyandotte who are essential workers from there, live in Wyandotte as well. So we just wanted to really just do a community thank you, and that's all Pat Slack. So I'm just thankful that she trusted me with the work.
That's great.
So yes,
yeah.
You
brought up a great point, Jeremy, about the positive impact that art has on a community. I think it was not too long ago that I don't know if it was the DDA and Joe Gruber that led this, or if you were involved in it as well, but there was some artwork that was put up in between a couple of businesses, right down the street from the guys, and my kids love the fox artwork
cool.
that's out. Yeah, they just love taking a photo by it.
So funny enough, those wooden sculptures were carved, I think, during the lumberjack days or something like that happened. It was done by a chainsaw guy locally, and then hand painted, in fact, by Conrad Lustig. So, but the gallery way or the gallery alley, I'm not sure what it's called. Fantastic project. Check it out. Those beautiful paintings, I think, were created in '54, and they were commissioned. They're actually, I think, they're probably about 20 by 24 in actual size, and they're oils. But they were commissioned by Wyandotte Chemical, which is now, which BASF purchased.
Yeah.
So you go there and you'll see a lot of that imagery there of like historic, what happened at Wyandotte Chemical. So it's pretty cool. So it's definitely a cool place to go sit down, chill out. For sure.
That's awesome. So speaking of art, I see a lot of great art actually right behind you there, and I've been really eager about.
Flip it around. Oh. What do I do?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can show us. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, take us on a tour of the gallery. That looks great. What is that?
Well, I really, Ron, like we're all handling this quarantine, the pandemic differently, and that doesn't go without saying. In fact, what artists are doing. Artists right now are just making some really great work. And what you're looking at right now, this is a piece by Johnny B. Badanjic, an artist that we've carried for a while. Johnny B's notably known for Mitch Ryder as the drummer for Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, and later on the Rockets. He's played on numerous records with people, but he's just a fantastic painter and artist. This is actually acrylic on paper. It's a triptych, so you kind of see the size of the bricks there, average brick size. It's a very, very large piece. So just a lot of fun color. And I do have regular hours. I'm open from 1 to 7 Tuesday to Thursday.
Okay.
1 to 8 on Friday, and 1 to 6 on Saturday. However, whatever the exclamation mark I put there, because it's just Pat and myself here right now. Should we have to go on for meet clients, things like that, there will be a sign at the door. So I do encourage people to call first and sort of make an appointment.
It's a good idea. Good idea.
As well. So I'll show you. These are some of the sketches. They're pretty. I love this one right here. There's no nudity or anything like that. That's called Planet Touch.
Okay.
And these are from his sketchbook right here that he did. And then we have some of Barbara Mel Carson's new works.
Wow.
These are really fun, awesome pieces. They're all sculpted by her. She's an Ann Arbor artist.
Okay. So all this on sale?
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're not a museum. I represent local regional artists, and
Mhm.
the joke is I like to sell their artwork so they don't rob you in the parking lot or an alley. So, and then I guess Ron, on a sad note, we lost a really dear artist this year, Marion Melody. She was was a fantastic artist, real contemporary, and her work. She did a lot of work with paper.
Okay.
This is made of flax. So this was an art prize in 2001. This piece,
Mm.
and it's very sturdy and durable. But
Yeah.
it's all made with paper, coloring
Wow.
paper, and the amount of just to see it is something. But
Beautiful.
the amount of work to to hammer it out to make flax just strong. There's no glue, there's no adhesive. It's all flax hammered,
Yep.
made paper. And I'll show you real quick.
Wow.
This is Marion back in the day here. Sorry
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
glare there, but
Yep.
yeah.
Now, did she live downriver, you said, or?
Oh yeah, she was a Downriver artist, and she was, in fact, when I first moved here. I'm a bit of an odd duck. I don't know if you've noticed, but basically, she was always very kind and very cool with me, and just a super talented contemporary artist, not your run of the mill, you doing work, that was sort of, I guess, anticipated or traditional.
Yep.
I mean, to go from like doing cool stuff like, and these are prints. This is handmade paper, mixed media, and then
Wow.
she would do like silkscreen prints, and that as
Wow.
well. So yeah, so I'm
Very
gonna do,
cool.
yep, down here. So the walls are pink. So
Uh-huh.
I just had an amazing exhibition with an artist by the name of Corey Skillian. And her work is a ceramic, and she's a sculptor. So these pieces are quite fun. These are the observers, and she did a very sort of a lot of serious work. And these pieces are just more playful and fun, and just observing, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another one of Barbara Melnick Carson's faces right there.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will toot my own horn. I don't do it usually, but this is one of my abstracts. It's a reverse painting on acrylic, and I just thought they looked really nice together.
Yeah, that's great.
And as well here, and this is some more of my work that's currently up as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I'm on the second floor right now. There's some more Barbara Mel Carson. Little Ty Cobb action for you. This is,
cool.
This is the work of Amy Chenier.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and she's a surrealist painter. It's all oil.
That's gorgeous. Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Same with this one here as well. Just, it's lit a lot better with it's not on camera, but what are you gonna do, eh?
Right.
And then down here we got some flowers. There's another one of Corey's pieces right there. So Barbara Mel Carson. So yeah, Monroe, Grosse Pointe, Detroit, Wyandotte, Ann Arbor.
Yeah,
only except.
Well, I was gonna say that's a beautiful view there from the balcony. You can look down at at the first floor of the gallery. That's a gorgeous view.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, right down there. That's if you can kind of see, that's
yeah, a
little section there of Masked by Lee Vanderwalker, Masks and Scarves.
Wow.
And I just did a live Instagram with her tomorrow, or yesterday, sorry, or Saturday, I mean, whatever day it is. Funny story. We were supposed to do an interview with Lee on Friday, and she texted me in the morning. She's like, so at like 11:30, because we're gonna do it at noon. She's like, hey, just want to be prepared for this interview. That we're doing at noon. I'm like, hey, it's on Friday. She's like, it is Friday. So we did the interview on Saturday. But those are like handmade original scarves, limited edition masks from some of her silk paintings. She's in Belize, but originally from here.
Yeah.
So and she visits her family every once in a while. So. The Johnny B. We've got Sean Stachel. This if you're downriver and you don't know Sean Stachel, this guy here, and sorry for the glare again, but just a phenomenal artist. Really raw, naive. This would be classified as sort of a FOBIS piece, where it's like basically self-taught. But Sean loves the water around here.
Yeah.
He builds surfboards. He's really in tune with nature, and he just loves the fish and things like that. So
Wow.
There's Transcendental by Johnny B right there. So
that's so cool, Jeremy, that you can go to River's Edge Gallery, and when you purchase art, you're supporting local Downriver and Metro Detroit artists.
That's right.
And the artwork's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
It is. And Pat and myself are big believers in supporting local. We definitely do our best to do what we can.
Yeah.
But some of Marion Melody's works here. But yeah, so that's why, that's why Pat Slack just really wanted to create this mural.
Yeah.
And we're going to be starting it tomorrow. I just want to thank some of our the sponsors that helped us kind of get it going. Of course, Pat Slack. We've got Love Wine is going to be a big help. We have Chelsea, Willow Tree, Salon Misha, and Joe's Hamburgers as well.
Okay. So I know Jeremy's awesome, and of course Peter Rose and Janelle Rose and the whole group at Love Wyandotte. What a great group, passionate group.
Yeah, it's I believe it or not, this Canadian right here, I'm on the board, and we're excited. We want to, it's cool to be able to do something and to make stuff happen, and the only way to make things happen is by a little elbow grease sometimes, and building those relationships with the people, and just getting it out there. So we had a great Shop Small Saturday, thanks to Cheryl Zemke. We have a new boutique in town, Cheryl Zemke. She's a fashion designer, and our friends down Up and Down, they've got a great shop as well, and they were really instrumental in really pulling off a really fantastic Shop Small Saturday. So that was pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to see new faces and stuff like that. I guess I'm just showing off right now that we do custom framing as well.
Absolutely, I can see it in the background there. Yeah,
a few of our samples and stuff. So,
that's
but
great.
I wanted to show you some of the work Khan does. Paul Khan, phenomenal artist, and let's do that right there. These are more older works, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of the quality and skill. And these were created a few years ago, but you kind of get a feel. Now, I don't know if you'll be sharing the image itself or if we're going to wait to release it. But definitely the image that is created is for this mural is not to this avail. But it's going to be more to there you go. There's a if you have any artists in your life, you've definitely seen these sinks.
Okay, yeah.
These are the works of Martine McDonald.
Wow.
In her studio down and I believe this is down at the DCA. So
okay.
Yeah. So
very nice.
Yeah. So the mural is actually inspired. Definitely has a Warholian feel, that pop art feel to it.
Yeah.
But definitely inspired. Connor was telling me definitely inspired by trips to Detroit, seeing the murals and things down there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be pretty. It's a pretty great image. We're pretty excited. So
that's beautiful. Well, I got to tell you, Jeremy, I was down there in downtown Wyandotte on Small Business Saturday, which you just mentioned a couple of minutes ago. And it was hopping. There was a lot going on, but everybody was safe, and all the businesses operating safely and responsibly, which they do a great job with that. But you're right. I mean, there's so much happening in downtown Wyandotte. It's kind of like small business headquarters over there.
Parking's free. I don't know what other communities you can. Downriver is pretty good for that. Parking's pretty easy. I mean, the water's right there. You can go and check out the water as well. So the Martine McDonald piece right there. See, we've got some for all you hipsters out there trying to figure out what to get somebody. These are
there you go.
These plants right here. This is a hyper tuffa, which is a fake tuffa.
Cool.
And they're very light and they're very cool. These are made by Sean as well. and it's a carved door by Mr. Tim Payway.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
wow.
just just trying to. It's very interesting to, I don't really put anything on artists to say, hey, this is what people want. I'm more representing what artists are making. Which it's not that it's just how it is. I mean, you can't if you want sincere stuff, like for example, these masks, I would have never seek them out, but
Yeah.
this artist wanted to, this artist wanted to, Lee Vanderwalker wanted to create these awesome matching scarves and masks, and these are limited edition based off silk paintings that she did.
Wow.
And the reason why they were silk paintings is because in Belize,
yeah,
canvas is not really is really hard to come by.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Hand painted scarves right
Beautiful.
there. These are all original.
Wow.
They're not expensive either. They're highfalutin fashion, but they're not very reasonable. It's
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah, I gotta tell you, Jeremy, we're gonna have to do another video down the road sometime. I mean, there's so much to talk about, and you guys are constantly getting new artwork, correct?
Yeah, that's totally correct. Meeting new artists all the time. Some artists move on to other things. But I've got 3 floors here, and it's always changing. It's always changing, especially with our interior design as well.
Yeah.
We do have the opportunity to place artworks in people's homes. People who would have never even thought of purchasing an original piece or something that they feel connected to. They were just sort of like something that matches the couch, so to speak. Instead of something that maybe like evokes an emotion or a feeling or makes them feel a certain way, So that's like one of the really cool things about this business is like just showing sincerity and you don't have to like it all, but it's definitely all of this work comes from people's hearts and minds, and it's all very sincere. So
yep. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's who we are, Downriver. We put our full heart into what we do. And
Exactly.
I mean, that is so clearly shown at River's Edge Gallery in downtown Wyandotte. This is just absolutely beautiful work. So Jeremy, we're out of time for today, but like I said, we're going to come back and do another one because there's so much to talk about at River's Edge.
Thank you, Ron, for doing this.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Thanks for allowing me to sort of break the seal, if you will.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
I just want to encourage people, like support all the chamber businesses. I mean, you're doing a great job, Ron. I know the community appreciates you sharing the love and stuff. And
thanks, Jeremy.
Come on down to Wyandotte. Come get a curbside, and eat by the water. Rush it, shove it down, and by the water for 10 minutes, and then come on down and just come see our businesses. Come see what we're doing. So we'd love to have you.
Jeremy, you were the perfect person to kick off the Support Downriver Heroes broadcast series with.
Oh, thank you.
Not only was there a lot to talk about, but you are very passionate about what you do, and it shows so clearly.
Thanks.
And you're a dynamic person. You're an amazing leader downriver. And I had a lot of fun today. It really was a lot. It was a blast.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, truly a downriver entrepreneurial hero. And
I'm just a guy that wants the world to be a better place, man.
So I want to say thank you to everybody who watched our very first Support Downriver Hero broadcast. And Jeremy, thanks again. Stay tuned because we're going to have some more broadcasts featuring our local Downriver entrepreneurial heroes and nonprofit heroes. There's so much happening in the Downriver community. And I want to remind you again to go to the Support Downriver webpage, which is at swcrc.com/support downriver. And we are strongly urging you to support local Downriver small businesses, job providers, entrepreneurs, and nonprofits during this critical moment in time here in our Downriver community. Every single one of us can make a dynamic difference and impact on those who make a difference in our Downriver community. So again, thanks, Jeremy, for joining me today. And we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Have a great day.
Cheers. Thank you.